Big news coming out of Kansas City as head coach Andy Reid sets the record straight on the team's quarterback situation. Amid the ongoing rehab for star Patrick Mahomes, Reid is singing the praises of Justin Fields, making it crystal clear that Fields is no gadget player. The coach is officially labeling Fields a legitimate starting caliber quarterback in this league and expressing total confidence in his ability to step up early in the season.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Speaking of that recovery, all eyes are locked on Patrick Mahomes as he makes a major move in his journey back to the field. After suffering a brutal ACL and LCL tear back in December, the superstar has officially ditched his independent Texas workouts to start intense, supervised rehabilitation right at the Chiefs' facility. With specialized trainer Julie Freimeyer leading the charge and a strict medical protocol in place, the countdown to his target return date of September 10 is officially on. The Chiefs are also looking to the future after making a bold splash in the 2026 NFL Draft. By trading up to the number 6 spot, the team secured elite cornerback Mansoor Delane to bolster their secondary. The young star is already making waves, openly admitting that his top priority is sitting down with Patrick Mahomes to learn exactly how greatness is achieved. Finally, we have to talk about a massive draft day shocker involving the Los Angeles Rams and their newest signal caller, Ty Simpson. Insider Peter Schrager broke down the 3 big reasons why the Rams pounced on Simpson at number 13, pointing to their desire to avoid a weak 2027 quarterback class and a fear that the Cardinals would leapfrog them for his services. It is a bold, long-term play for the future of the franchise, so make sure to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that bell for all the latest league updates. What happens when you pair a backup quarterback with the resume of a starter with the reigning dynasty of the NFL? We are finding out in Kansas City. With Patrick Mahomes still deep in the grind of rehabilitating that brutal ACL and LCL tear from last season, the spotlight has shifted to Justin Fields. Now, there has been a lot of chatter about how Fields might be utilized while Mahomes is sidelined, but head coach Andy Reid is officially putting those gadget player rumors to bed. During a recent live stream, Reid was crystal clear. Fields wasn't brought in to be a gimmick. He is a legitimate, starting caliber quarterback, and Reid isn't shy about how lucky the Chiefs feel to have a guy of that caliber holding down the fort. It's a fascinating situation because, let's be honest, we aren't talking about your average clipboard holder here. After that wild trade from the Jets, where New York is actually picking up the bulk of his salary, Fields has a massive opportunity to prove his worth on the biggest stage. Meanwhile, Mahomes is currently 9 months deep into his recovery journey, recently spotted hitting the reset button on a family vacation. It's a long road back for the superstar, but hearing Reid express such full confidence in Fields changes the narrative for the early part of the season. Is Justin Fields the insurance policy the Chiefs need to keep their championship window wide open? Or is this the start of a genuine quarterback competition in KC? Let me know your take in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more updates. And remember, in the NFL, the backup is only one snap away from becoming the story of the year. What happens when the face of the NFL meets his biggest physical test yet? Picture this: December 2025. A collision with the Chargers leaves Patrick Mahomes on the turf with a torn ACL and LCL. It was a gut punch for Chiefs fans, but the real story is how the organization has handled it since. We're talking about a complete shift in philosophy. Mahomes has officially ditched his private Texas training sessions to put his recovery entirely in the hands of the Kansas City medical staff. This isn't just a guy rehabbing an injury. It's a high-stakes, systematic operation. Why does this matter? Because we're talking about a 9-month recovery window trying to squeeze into an 8-month timeline. The clock is ticking towards September 10th, and every single step is being tracked by lead therapist Julie Freimeyer, the same person who kept him on the field through a high ankle sprain years ago. It's a fascinating dynamic. Mahomes wants to push, the doctors want to protect, and the entire team's 2026 strategy hangs in the balance. We aren't just watching a player get healthy. We are watching a potential blueprint for how NFL teams handle catastrophic injuries in the future. If he makes it back for Week 1 at full strength, it changes everything about how we view medical protocol in professional sports. If he doesn't, the Chiefs have to pivot their entire roster strategy. What do you think? Should Mahomes rush back for the season opener, or is the risk just too high for the long-term future of the franchise? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on this race against time. At the end of the day, all the training and all the hype stop when the whistle blows on opening night. That's when we find out if the plan actually worked. What does it take to stand in the shadow of a dynasty and actually make it brighter? The Kansas City Chiefs just made a massive statement, trading up from the 9th spot to snag LSU standout cornerback Mansoor Delane at number 6. This isn't just a standard draft pick. It is only the 4th time since 1967 that Kansas City has been aggressive enough to trade into the top 10. The last time they did that turned out to be a guy named Patrick Mahomes. Now, with the weight of that legacy, Delane is stepping into the spotlight with the right mindset. When asked what he would ask the franchise quarterback on day 1, Delane didn't talk about football schemes or highlight reels. He asked, "How are you great the way you're great?" It's a humble, hungry approach from a guy who is already a defensive powerhouse. We are talking about a 22-year-old who essentially built a no-fly zone at LSU last year. He didn't give up a single touchdown all season, and opposing quarterbacks were completing less than 38% of passes in his direction. Those are video game numbers, not college stats. He's stepping into a revamped Chiefs secondary, and with his coverage skills, he is exactly the kind of disruptive force they need to keep this championship window wide open. It is clear this kid isn't just here to fill a roster spot. He is here to study under the best and become a legend in his own right. If you think the Chiefs' defense is going to skip a beat after losing key guys, think again. Delane has the pedigree and the smarts to be an instant impact player in Steve Spagnuolo's scheme. But what do you think? Is Mansoor Delane the missing piece for another Super Bowl run, or is the pressure of the Chiefs' secondary too much for a rookie to handle? Drop a comment below with your take, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up with every major move in the NFL. Success isn't just about talent. It's about asking the right questions, and it looks like Kansas City just found the perfect student. Did the Rams just pull off a masterclass in long-term planning, or did they reach for a prospect that nobody else even wanted? The selection of Ty Simpson at pick 13 sent shockwaves through the NFL draft, but NFL insider Peter Schrager is finally pulling back the curtain on why Los Angeles made such a bold gamble. It boils down to 3 core reasons: pure conviction, draft class logistics, and a fear of being leapfrogged. First, the front office is flat-out enamored with Simpson's potential. Second, they looked at the landscape of the 2027 draft class and decided they didn't want any part of it, choosing to lock in their guy now rather than wait. Finally, there was a genuine panic that the Arizona Cardinals might trade back into the top 12 to snatch him up. Even though it turns out Arizona was zeroed in on Jeremiah Love, the Rams weren't willing to gamble with their future. I'm viewing this pick as a premium version of layaway, where Simpson sits, learns, and waits. The Rams are essentially copying the Chiefs' blueprint for Patrick Mahomes or the Packers' approach with Jordan Love. They're betting that a year or 2 on the bench will yield a franchise quarterback while Matthew Stafford plays out his final chapter. The big question, of course, is whether this ends like a Super Bowl dynasty or a cautionary tale like the Patriots' failed attempt to develop Jimmy Garoppolo behind Tom Brady. It's a high-stakes chess move that puts immense pressure on Sean McVay to prove the vision is real. If you think the Rams are geniuses for looking 3 years down the road, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Is sitting a quarterback for a year still the best way to build a winner, or is that strategy officially a relic of the past? Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes on the future of the game.